All righty, welcome everybody to this KubeVirt community meeting. Thank you for your patience. It is the 19th of August, 2026. I hope wherever you are, you're having good day. Yeah, I got some weird sound. Apparently I got robot voice. Everyone's got an echo. We'll try not to get distracted here. Let me put the meeting agenda into chat. And if people could please add their names to the attendees up here, it would be really helpful. Do we have anyone new this week? Oh, the KubeVirt, am I? Oh, that could be why we're having problems. So apparently I'm KubeVirt. That's not correct. My name is Andrew. But do we have anyone who is new this week who would like to take the opportunity to introduce themselves to everyone while I figure out how I sign in? I'll take that as a no. Okay, well, let's move on. Let's have a quick look at the 1.10 schedule. We are 2 weeks out by my count from the VEP freeze, 2nd of September. Is that accurate? 2 weeks? Gosh. Yeah, so the 2nd of September, we have the VEP freeze. We're going to have a look at the project view of that in just a minute. And the other key dates here are the 21st of October, going to be the code freeze with a GA date of the 18th of November. So, upcoming CFP, I haven't had a chance to update this. That has since closed. We're putting together a schedule now. And the events that I'm aware of that KubeVirt will be at are two different KubeVirt summits. We've got KubeVirt Summit, which is our traditional virtual event, now in its 6th year, which will be on the 15th of October. And then our KubeVirt Summit Live, which is a mini event at KubeCon, will be at some point on the 12th to the 15th of November. We probably won't find out until September. If you're aware of any other KubeVirt sessions, if you're leading one or signed up to one, to attend one, please let me know, because those are the only KubeVirt events that I'm aware of. Wonderful. And what's happening with our calendar? Okay. So today we had our DRA meeting. Hopefully we have a recording of that. Tomorrow we have our SIG, it's our code quality working group fortnightly, as well as our SIG control plane fortnightly. Next Monday is our SIG storage and SIG network and SIG observability fortnightly meetings. And on Tuesday, we've got our confidential computing and KubeVirt SIG meeting, working group, sorry. And that should be it for the alternating meetings. Yes, you are supposed to be seeing something other than the LFX calendar. You're not supposed to be seeing the LFX calendar at all. Figure out what the hell. You should be seeing. So hopefully now you can see the KubeVirt community minute. Yes, no, maybe.
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay, cool. And is it just locked on that? If I go here, can you see our events?
Yeah, no, we can see events as well.
Okay, cool. All right, so here's the calendar that we're just looking at. All the links are there. If I said anything that you felt like you needed to see, but we're instead staring at the LFX calendar. Okay, so we'll save the vet project board until the end because we've got a couple of things here to look at. Who put this in on the open floor?
That was me. Sorry, I didn't forgot to write my alias. Uh, hey everyone, I wanted to ask whether we can mark the MSHV CI job as always run true, but with optional also true, so that it runs with every PR, and we can see how stable the MSHV job is. It runs on a cluster that is maintained within Microsoft's resources, so it shouldn't affect other Prow clusters running other jobs. Uh, If there are no objections, then I can send a PR for making that change. Wow, thank you. That's all from my side.
Thank you. No objections from my end, but yeah, other people should have some opinions on that one. Asif,
Hello? Test?
hello. It's quite soft, but I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, just wanted to share. I thought this was a interesting graph. I was looking at how merge times are impacted, but as like the PR grows, and as you could see for like 10 up to 10 lines, it doesn't impact anything, and after that we see a linear growth in merge time as PRs grow in size, which I thought was not a linear growth, sorry. This is log scale. The bottom thing is a log scale, but I thought this was pretty cool, so I wanted to share it with the community. Just a friendly reminder, and I remind myself first of all because I'm one of the worst offenders of this personally, that keep PRs small and easy to review.
Thank you for that public service announcement. Okay, and then just quickly, hopefully people saw the email from Fabian, which was, I think we mentioned this last week, in amongst the chaos of not being able to have our meeting. But we did hit the 10 years KubeVirt date of KubeVirt being in a public repository. So there's a little email there. And if you've got anything you want to add to that, please do. What's the other thing? Oh yeah, I thought this was worth, I don't know if Denis is here. Doesn't look like it. This was just an FYI that was worth bringing some more eyes onto. But the 137 pre-submit lines have been introduced. So that's all for that. So I think that brings us to the end here. I thought it might be worthwhile bringing up the vet project board and just using the rest of our time together, trying to make some ground on that. Alrighty. Do we have either Lubo or Vladik in on this call?
I think both.
Oh, both. Gosh, I wasn't ready for that. Do one of you want to take us on this and help navigate because we've got 101 VEPs. And it
Yeah,
looks as
so
though
we
we've
need to
got
start this.
very few that have.
Yeah, some of them are Some of them are closed and deferred. We need to sort this out.
Okay, so they're still showing up here, even though they've been kicked either off or down the road.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go over this today to sort out the tracker. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Thank you.
Lubo,
There's-
Itamar.
Yes, I will
I'll try
also get the web agent to continue working today. It was stopped due to technical reasons, and yeah, I will continue.
And we can probably start clearing this out very soon, as well as we can probably ask the SIG leads for any reviews or delegating the reviews of the webs related to their SIGs.
And then update here. I think that's what's the most important, because right now, because the agent doesn't run, it's kind of a mess. But we had a lot of people on vacation, so that's.
Is it worth just highlighting as well for folks that actually have VEPs come into the board and check the metadata as well that's set? If it's not set it, or at least start ahead of the VEP agent kicking in. I think you can control all of this from the VEP tracking issues as well, like on the right hand side. If they're present on this board, then there should be a little section you can expand and add all the metadata directly there without having to go into this view. But yeah, if you do own a VEP and it's on this board, make sure it's up to date.
Yeah, thank you.
Where do I find this information, Lee?
Sorry, the box there, just on the right hand side, just where your cursor was. So yeah, all of this information here, it's what is reflected on the board as well, but you can just go to the issue and edit your specific issues metadata there.
That's very handy. Thanks for putting that in. And do we, I see an agent urgency, but I don't think we have a way of signifying here, or like through this board, which VEPs actually require like a higher priority attention or anything like that, do we?
It normally would do, but right now the agent doesn't run, so it's kind of difficult. But I would
Gotcha.
expect, I would love the leads to kind of identify those that are really need attention.
Sean, you've raised your hand.
Yeah, just a question to the process. When my web is complete, so it already graduated, should I just close the tracking issue so it gets removed, or is there some automation for that, or something else I need to do?
In general, if everything is complete, then you can close the issue. Yeah, just to make sure that like really everything is complete. That we do have documentation and everything that was promised delivered.
Should be from my side at least.
Yeah, then perfect. Yeah.
All right, then I'll go ahead and close it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Maybe just ping one of us for the final review, Vladik, Itamar, or me.
All right, so what I'm hearing here is that there's a lot to do, but there's not much we can do at the moment. And we're hoping to have this under a bit more of a usable state in the not too distant future. Is that about right?
Yeah.
Cool, cool. Do you think it's worthwhile pinging the mailing list when it is in that state, just so people have an idea?
Sure.
Good. And we've got the SIG Compute meeting coming up, as well as the network and storage meetings next Monday. So it'd be really great if during those SIG meetings, a significant amount of time is put forward to triaging the VEPs that are under the umbrella of those SIGs. Because, yeah, 2 weeks until we hit our VEP free states. It's about to get crunchy. Okay, I'll return to this. I don't believe anyone's added anything at the end. How about we finish up 10 minutes earlier this week and give everyone a break before we hit SIG Compute? Does anyone have any questions or comments they'd like to throw in before we wrap up for this week?
I had a question for you had mentioned that the DRA meeting, there's a recording. I was just curious where we could find that.
Yes. I believe it was recorded. Oh, Alay's here.
Yeah, I can take that. So there is a document in the calendar, in the KubeVirt calendar, alongside the meeting invite. The recordings are uploaded in that agenda document.
Okay, thank you so much.
We also have this YouTube channel that these go to in order to be placed onto that document. And I believe DRA has its own playlist. So if you go to the KubeVirt YouTube channel, it'll either be in a DRA designated playlist or in a playlist called short-term meetings.
Okay, that's great to know. Thanks.
And I've been led to believe that this new platform will automate that migration. So it should just start turning up after it's been processed. But that remains to be seen because it was our first recorded meeting since we shifted to the LFX platform. But thank you for that question. All right, folks, thank you very much for your time and attention. Apologies for being late. Well, get used to this. Hello.
Just one complaint. People still are like on the calendar invite. There is still the old Zoom link in the official location for the link. In the description, it's the correct one, but yeah, in the link it's the old one.
Tom, I'm also a little bit confused because there's the old calendar and the new one. Did we move everything to the new one already, or I'm not sure.
So the location you see, Andrew, yeah, that's the old one.
All
So
right,
the calendar is officially called the KubeVirt Community Calendar.
Sorry, what's that?
So we're still using the quote unquote KubeVirt Community Calendar that we've used for years, right?
This one that we have on the screen at the moment?
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that interface. I don't know what I'm looking at.
This is the KubeVirt community. This is the KubeVirt at cncf.io calendar.
Yeah. Okay. So I may not be looking at the right one. So we're using a CNCF sponsor calendar now. Got it. Thank you.
Yeah. So this is the one that you'll be linked to from the website, and it's in our agenda. I'm not aware of another calendar, so if you could ping me offline, that'd be handy. That we clean up any
I think a lot of
calendars.
us. I think the problem stems from the fact that a lot of us just imported this previous calendar into our own calendars, and
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I have something that just is right in my Google Calendar, and I don't. Oh, it doesn't say CNCF anywhere. Oh wait, actually it does. Okay, maybe I do have the right one.
Yeah, there is a way to put this into your calendar and it will get updated. I have some ghost entries from the old days when I think you had to do it per something. Yeah, don't rely on them. They also point to old meeting agendas. And in fact, we're still trying to see whether or not we just use the LFX calendar since that'll have that has more information in it. It's just a matter of whether or not we can use that for things like our like other events and our release milestones and things like that, which I haven't gone to.
So this
Yeah, I
Google
will.
Calendar is different than the LFX one.
Yes, yes. So what happened last week? Our Zoom account got nuked. It no longer exists, and so we've had to do a rapid migration to the Linux Foundation platform, which coordinates YouTube accounts, the calendar, and the Zoom accounts, and all of that under one distinct login. And so the LFX calendar, which apparently I was sharing earlier. If you use that, it has the most up-to-date stuff, but I'm trying to also mirror it on this calendar since this is historically what we've been using for at least the last, I think, 5 years. So whether or not we continue to do that, I'm still kind of figuring out. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. So I added the LFX calendar, and that should be good enough. But this is, because historically you're updating this one as well.
Exactly, exactly.
Awesome. Thank you.
Welcome.
Sorry, I wasted 5 minutes with dumb questions. Can we go now?
This is good. This clearing up some confusion. And yeah, sorry about the dummy Zoom link here. I hadn't spotted that. Oh, it's in the location. Of course it is. All right, folks. Thanks a lot. Have a lovely week. And yeah, hopefully there's no more confusions with meetings. See you. Bye.
Thanks.
Thanks.
You.